I wish that I am richer than Elon Musk. I wish that I live in a penthouse, be friends with Mark Lee from NCT, go to all Disneyland parks in the world, direct a hit sitcom. Let's see what else. Form as a backup dancer, go to all Disneyland parks in the world. I most especially wish that I can get monetized this year. I realize that a lot of you are new here, and I've never really properly introduced myself or this series before, so you can read all about that in the description. Otherwise, it's basically just me documenting myself going through this course from a book called The Artist's Way. With that being said, give me 1 second. Just gonna click on yes. In chapters 5 and 6, they basically talk about the same thing, but chapter 5 is more general and chapter 6 is more catered towards money. In short, both chapters talk about how we tend to have a scarcity mindset, which basically means that we tend to focus on what we lack, and as a result, we tend to be more anxious. And the author talks about how we should shift that mindset into a more abundance mindset, which is pretty much the opposite of scarcity mindset. If you want to know more about that, you can head on to this video. It really has helped me learn whatever that thing is. And if you want a more elaborate explanation and summary of chapters 5 and 6 and the chapters before that, you can head on to my description. It will lead you to a Notion page where you can read the summary. It basically takes, what, 2 minutes per chapter? It's really short. And yeah, whatever, man. Okay, without further ado, welcome to my Pinterest homepage. It's really interesting how you can get to know a little tiny minuscule bit about me just by looking at my Pinterest homepage. We got Christian content, we got NCT content. Both do not mix. This week, one of the tasks is to create an image file, which basically means you're collecting images that inspires you to create as an artist. Because this book was written way before social media was a thing, of course, it's gonna say stuff like magazines or anything with images, I guess. Obviously, I can do that now, but hey, I'm currently living in the 21st century. We already have Pinterest, so why not use Pinterest, right? There are a bunch of prompts as well in the book that will contribute to the image file, and I will choose one of them, which is if I had either faith or money, I would try. If I had faith and money, I would try to be a digital nomad. I just think digital nomads are really, really cool. Take Moya Mowini, Damon Dominique. It's just interesting. I would love to expand my horizon, learn other cultures, learn new knowledge, hang out with different kinds of people. I'm young. I'm in my 20s. I'm a bachelorette. Unmarried yet? Why not? Next, if I had either faith or money, I would try to become a humanitarian. You know what? Before I go on, I have to make sure I know what humanitarian really means. Hold on. What is humanitarian? Concerned with or seeking to promote human welfare. Yeah, that sounds about right. I recently moved to the countryside. I was going through my stuff, some of my old stuff that I had when I was a kid, and I got to reminisce my childhood. And from there, I realized how fortunate I was. I realized that as a kid, I was privileged to go to good schools and get into after school programs and lessons, have all these toys and books that led me to who I am today. Ha, my voice cracked. I started going to church here, hung out a bit with the kids there, and I realized that they don't have the same privilege that I did. And it got me into thinking, how far would they have gone if they had the same privilege that I had when I was a kid. They probably would end up far better than I am, and I want that for them. I want them to have access to resources that I was exposed to as a kid. And for those who know me personally, if they hear this coming out of my mouth, they're gonna be, I don't know, I guess shocked, because humanitarian work involves doing things that I find uncomfortable. I am well aware that humanitarian work involves going to places that is going to be uncomfortable, and it involves socializing. And those who know me personally know that I don't really do well with children. That thing is still out of reach for me. So if you could just subscribe, maybe I can, get monetized and earn some money so that I can give it to a good cause, and you can take credit for it. So, Well, I guess that's it for this task. Let's just head on to the next, which is pick 5 flowers or leaves. All right. Well, I guess this next task is gonna be very boring. I mean, what am I gonna do with this? I pick flowers, and then what? It's, mind you, these are from my mother's garden, and she is gonna kill me if she saw this. I mean, I don't know what she's more protective of, her children, her Tupperware, her garden. Okay, so I'm done with this. Let's just move on to the next task. Bake something. If you have a sugar problem, make a fruit salad. Unfortunately, I don't have a variety of fruits to make a fruit salad at the moment. So I'm just gonna take a look at whatever ingredients I have and make something out of that. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm just making up excuses so I can spike up my glucose. We will see. Don't worry, it's not gonna be too sugary. I can tell you that it's gonna be somewhat healthy. What am I gonna make? Come on! Alright, it was fast because it's literally just an avocado toast with brown sugar. Takes around 5 minutes, which is great for me, and it tastes really good. By the way, in case you're wondering why the bread is yellow, this is pumpkin bread. So good. Comment what your favorite song is at the moment. Mine is Lose My Breath by Stray Kids and Charlie Puth. The song is so good. It took my breath away. Get it, pun intended. And the music video was, the sound engineering, everything about it is so good. Charlie Puth, again, made another bop. So good. What is your favorite song at the moment? Comment down below. Recommend it to me. I would love to give it a listen. Other than that, it's fun hanging out with y'all. Bon appetit, I guess.